Yeah, I'm getting roasted.
Or maybe we should move over there. Us should move over there.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with it now. I mean, it's like we're here.
Yeah.
Completely blocked my keyboard, my sound. So when I started that song, I couldn't see where I right now can't see.
So you don't want to sit up closer to the cement block? Not now, but next maybe
Well, yeah.
next year. We're talking
I
about
don't know
next
if we're
year.
going to be here next year because the school is being moved.
Oh. Oh. I was gonna leave my stuff.
So wait a
I'm
minute.
sure they'll take a donation.
Do you want to move out of the way now? It's
No.
only going to get worse.
It'll be fine.
It's not going to be fine for me because I can't see my keyboard at all. I don't know if I'm on an organ or a harpsichord or a trombone. You see, my whole computer is out.
That could actually fry your computer to
No
be
kidding.
in the sun.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
So we'll have to. I think it should definitely.
I've had
move
other
it.
keyboards fry.
This makes me go sharp. Warming up when it was cold in the morning. I was like, oh, I gotta push that on flat. The second we started playing the song was on my head. It's like,
What so proudly we hailed at twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripe and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so grandly streaming, and the rockets went glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Say just that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Everybody, please remain standing.
Okay, so when we come back,
You can do it. Good morning, everybody.
come back.
Look at us here. Look at us gathered in our
What we need
little
to do is
beautiful
have
village.
ready celebration.
Ringing the bells of learning, accomplishment, and togetherness.
Our beautiful graduates have gotten to enjoy this kind of morning many times over the last couple of years. But today is special because we celebrate their commitment and the effort they took to come here. We also celebrate our families, our faculty, our wonderful staff and administrators. It takes a village. We're all change makers because we all facilitated the change that these graduates are going to be making out there in the world. If there's one lesson to learn from our difficult historic moment, it's that we can't take anything for granted. It's a time for resilience, for compassion, and for perseverance. Our graduates represent these values. They don't take this day for granted, and none of us here do. Even in a small and beautiful village like ours, sometimes we disagree, and that's fine. But we're all standing here united in our love for wisdom in our regard for justice, and our respect for difference. None of us here could imagine the future without the rest of us. None of us here could imagine the rest of us without a future. I'd like to open today's festivities with a quote from the modernist poet T.S. Eliot, a quote that redefines the notion of commencement and the endless promise that it carries for us and our graduates. For last year's words belong to last year's language, and next year's words await another voice. And to make an end is to make a beginning. Thank you. Let's get the party started.
Thank you, Dr. Ross and Vince-Oslofov. Good morning. I'm Jeff Bellantoni, Interim President and Senior Academic Officer. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome you to Woodbury University's commencement ceremonies. Thank you, Firm's Foundation, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. You may be seated at this time. Please allow me to recognize the distinguished individuals here this morning. First, I'd like to extend my appreciation and welcome to the members of our Board of Trustees who have joined us. Trustees, would you please stand when I introduce you? Greg Lippy, Sonny Ward, David Ansminger, and Krista Newkirk. Thank you. Next, please join me in thanking our outstanding faculty and deans. Please stand, faculty and deans. They have mentored, challenged, cheered on, and supported you. Thank you. To our active duty and military veterans among us today, we invite you to stand as well. Thank you for your service and commitment to our country. And finally, to all the families, parents, and supporters who have been the foundation of these graduates' success, your encouragement, sacrifices, and unwavering belief in them have helped make this moment possible. And don't forget, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Graduates, let's give your families and friends a big round of applause. At this time, please welcome to the podium Krista Newkirk, Woodbury University Board of Trustee member and President, University of Redlands.
Good morning, graduates. Let's give it up for you. I am honored to be here on behalf of the University of Redlands and Woodbury University Board of Trustees. It is a thrill to stand before you, your family, your loved ones, before our faculty and honored guests to celebrate this incredible milestone. Commencement season is one of the most inspiring times of the year. It's filled with joy, pride, and that electric feeling of possibility. 2 weeks ago, we held the University of Redlands commencement ceremonies, and I'm still carrying the high from that day. The hope, the celebration, the recognition of all that has been accomplished. It's truly something special. Last year, we set out to preserve and strengthen Woodbury's legacy by merging our two institutions. Woodbury's history of creativity, entrepreneurial spirit, and their bold thinking need to be celebrated and supported. In fact, it is these very qualities that inspired us to join together, to strengthen our shared mission and expand what we can offer to the world. Today, I am proud to be part of the important work underway to ensure this historic partnership reaches its full potential. And as I look around, I see proof that the future is already taking shape. And now we celebrate you, the graduates who have lived that legacy with heart, dedication, and purpose. This moment is not just the end of a chapter for you, it's the culmination of something far greater. Each of you boldly decided to pursue your education, to deepen your knowledge, challenge yourselves, and expand your impact. But it's not just that you finished, it's how you did it and why you began. The 13th century poet Rumi said, "Everyone has been made for some particular work, and the desire for that work has been put in their heart." I believe that desire brought you here, and through discernment, courage, and a great deal of effort, you've answered your calling. So as you step forward into a new role, challenge, or maybe a well-deserved break, know this: you carry the Woodbury legacy of bold, visionary, and purpose-focused spirit. You have accepted the call to see the world clearly, make sound decisions, act justly, and to leave every space better than you found it. We believe in you, we are inspired by you, and we are cheering you on every step of the way. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, President Newkirk. To the class of 2025, welcome to this extraordinary and joyful celebration. It's a beautiful sunny day, a little bit hot, on our vibrant campus, a perfect setting to honor your hard work and achievements. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of you on reaching this significant milestones. And to your families, friends, and loved ones here with us today, thank you. Your support has been essential on this journey, and this moment belongs to you as well. During your time at Woodbury, you've done it all. You've studied, written, calculated, coded, built, glued, filmed, edited, animated, sewed, printed, and played. Through long days and late nights, you've shown resilience. You've kept going. And today you stand here as graduates. That perseverance is something to be very proud of, and I commend you for it. As many of us know, success rarely comes from talent alone. It's born from hard work, grit, and determination. That strength of character, the courage to keep showing up, to try again, to take risks, that is what will carry you forward. Especially for those of us and you in creative and entrepreneurial fields, staying courageous and resolute in the face of uncertainty is not just important, it's essential. You faced challenges, both personal and collective, from demanding studio critiques to exams to large-scale crises like the Eaton and Palisades fires. Through moments of fear, loss, and uncertainty for our community, you supported one another and kept going. That resilience speaks volumes. The composer John Cage once said, "I can't understand why people are frightened of new ideas. I'm frightened of the old ones." At Woodbury, we've challenged you to think differently, to resist the ordinary, and to innovate boldly. Out in the world, this becomes harder. The fear of change can stop progress in its tracks for individuals, for companies, for entire institutions. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let the skeptics, the status quo, or the fear of failure keep you from making an impact. And most importantly, don't let success go to your head, and don't let failure go to your heart. Let's take a moment to recognize our first-generation college graduates. If you are a first generation of your family to attend college, please stand up. You are trailblazers, and your achievement is a powerful milestone for you, your families, and our entire community. community. Thank you. Graduates, as you prepare to cross this stage, know that you're carrying more than a degree. You carry the full force of your Woodbury experience. The lessons, the friendships, the growth, the late night breakthroughs and early morning doubts, all of it. This experience will stay with you long after today. Enjoy this moment. You've earned it. Excuse me. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you today's speaker and recipient of a Woodbury University Honorary Doctor of Arts degree, Supervisor Catherine Barger. We are deeply honored to welcome Supervisor Barger, a dedicated public servant whose leadership has profoundly shaped Los Angeles County. As chair of the Board of Supervisors, she oversees the 5th District, the county's largest, including mine, spanning 20 cities and 83 unincorporated communities. Throughout her career, she has championed initiatives that support mental health, public safety, veterans, and homelessness services. Most recently, she leads the county's comprehensive wildfire recovery plan in the aftermath of the devastating fires earlier this year, ensuring swift relief, securing critical funding, and strengthening disaster preparedness. Beyond crisis response, she has worked to preserve open spaces, improve public transportation, and expand community programs that enhance quality of life. Supervisor Barger, your tireless dedication to service is truly inspiring, and we are grateful to have you with us here today. Please.
Thank you.
Take it back for you.
Thank you.
At this time, it is my privilege to present you with the honorary degree of Doctor of Arts, as evidenced by your doctoral hood and by the presentation of this diploma of Woodbury University, signed by the Chair of Board of Trustees and embossed with the seal of the university, recognizing your outstanding accomplishments. By the authority vested in me by the state of California and the Woodbury University Board of Trustees, I present to Catherine Barger the honorary degree of Doctor of Arts with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Thank you. Come on. Well, good afternoon, everyone. As you've heard, I'm Catherine Barger, and I am very, very proud to serve the 5th Supervisorial District in this incredible county of Los Angeles. Thank you to Interim President Jeff Bellantoni and Dean of Faculty Jennifer Peterson for having me. And I also want to thank Krista Newkirk, President of Redlands. And thank you to all the faculty and staff who made today possible and who have been a source of support for the students throughout their educational journey. I am so humbled to receive this honorary Doctor of Arts from Woodbury University. This recognition means more than I can actually express. It's an incredible honor to be here with you today. First and foremost, to celebrate the achievements of the incredible Woodbury University class of 2025. To each and every one of you graduating today, congratulations. You've reached a major milestone in your life, and I hope that you really are soaking it all in today. I also want to take a moment to recognize the people who helped get you here. The parents, grandparents, siblings, mentors, friends, professors, and to all the people who were in your corner when things got tough. Today is a celebration of you, but it's also a recognition of everyone who walked this journey with you. And what a journey it has been. You've waited a long time for this. As I thought about what message I could leave you with on this day, one word kept coming to mind: commitment. We often associate commitment with long-term goals or formal promises, but commitment is also about small decisions we make every day to show up, to push through, and to keep going even when we don't have the answers. It's a theme that has shaped my own journey. Serving as a county supervisor is a uniquely nonpartisan position. It's not all about politics. It truly is about the people. It's a role where you can create policies and pass legislation that truly serve the greater good, especially for those in our communities that are the most vulnerable. Public service takes courage, public service takes perseverance, and public service takes a deep sense of purpose. Those values are what make my job worthwhile. I first started my county career as an intern more than 35 years ago, answering constituent calls for former Supervisor Mike Antonovich. I never imagined where it would lead me today, serving as a supervisor in the district and representing more than 2 million people. I did not have a roadmap. I had no experience running for office unless you count student government, and let's just say that did not end successfully. So if you didn't win the student council election, just remember you could one day become a supervisor. But make no mistake, I did not have a perfect plan. What I did have was a commitment to learning, to showing up, and doing the work, even when the path was not always clear. As I moved through the ranks, I eventually served as a supervisor's policy advisor on health, social services, and child welfare, and that's why my heart is really with those areas within the county. Although the work was deeply rewarding at times, it was incredibly difficult. I was reviewing a child welfare case one day, digging into systematic gaps in human stories so that I could really help fix a broken system. One day, I came across a particularly devastating child abuse case, and the photos were absolutely gut-wrenching. I couldn't get the images out of my mind. That night, I came home completely shaken. I sat down with my dad, who was a lifelong public servant himself, and I told him I wasn't sure I could keep doing this work. There seemed to be just too much broken with the system, and I didn't know if I could truly make a difference. He looked at me and said something that I will never forget. He assured me that what made me right for the job wasn't that I knew all the answers, but that I cared about doing right by other people. He said it wasn't my job to solve everything, it was my job to make a difference, even if it was just for one person. That moment changed everything for me. My father reminded me that public service isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up one step at a time and doing the hard work when it matters most. That passion and service, supporting others, fighting for something greater than myself, grounded me. And that's what continues to guide me today. I share that to remind you that you don't need to have all the answers today. Your college experience has been shaped by unprecedented times, a global pandemic, a rapidly changing world, and right here in this community, devastating events like the Eaton and Palisades fires, which impacted students and faculty and staff alike. Some of you saw your neighborhoods, your homes, or places you loved threatened or damaged by these horrific fires. Make no mistake, we will rebuild stronger than ever. And through all the loss, your resilience stood tall. Through it all, you stayed committed. You pushed through that uncertainty, and you emerged with a degree and a story of resilience that no one can take away from you. And you didn't just get through it. You used these years to grow as leaders in fields that shape all of our collective future. That kind of resilience isn't just something to be proud of, it is something to carry with you. It's a strength that will serve you in every chapter of your life. It is, in my job, I've learned that it's not that the only constant is change. Priorities shift, crises emerge. The landscape around us is always evolving, but that doesn't mean that we have to be afraid of it. Uncertainty isn't something to fear, it's something to grow through. The years you've spent here in studios, labs, classrooms, and long nights fueled by coffee and collaboration may seem like a chapter in your life, but they are a defining chapter. That is where many of you discovered what you care about, what you're passionate about, and what drives you. In a world that's constantly changing, passion is what will set you apart. It will It's what creates connection, leadership, and a real impact. So whether you're an animator, filmmaker, graphic designer, game developer, architect, or entrepreneur, your work will influence how we see, live in, and engage in this world. Your generation brings something else to the table that's especially powerful, a commitment to sustainability. You're not just creating art or launching businesses, you're thinking critically about how your work affects the world around you. That awareness and that responsibility will define the industries you're stepping into and make you the leaders from within. Author Sarah Bronach once said, "The world needs dreamers, and the world needs doers, but above all, the world needs most are dreamers that do." The world you're stepping into needs bold thinkers, creative problem solvers, compassionate leaders, and people who believe that progress doesn't come from perfection, but comes from persistence. You are more than ready, I believe. So go forward with confidence, let your passion guide you, let your curiosity push you, and let your values anchor you. Congratulations, Woodbury Class of 2025. You have already made us all proud. I cannot wait to see what this world has in store for you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Supervisor Barger. Today, we are joined also by 3 distinguished alumni from Woodbury University who will each share a few words with you. Maria Pelagian is a proud Woodbury alumna with both a bachelor's and master's from the School of Business. She has built multiple successful ventures, including Global Fly, a city takeover marketing agency. She also hosts Startup to Success, where she shares insights from top industry leaders. Maria serves on the School of Business Alumni Advisory Council and has been honored with the Devoted Alumna Award and the SBA Impact Award. We are proud to welcome Maria to address the class of 2025. This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Congratulations, graduates. You've done it. You've earned this moment. So I'm not here to tell you to take a breath and let yourself feel the weight of what today means to you. Because 20 years ago, I sat exactly where you are now, filled with ambition, a fire to become an entrepreneur, and a lot of doubt about my purpose, which now I call my why, W-H-Y. Since then, I've built businesses that soared and some that didn't. But every one of them taught me something meaningful about myself, which led me to create my ad agency where I've been able to amplify the missions of Fortune 500 brands, tech startups, and various federal programs. That journey didn't just inspire me, it helped me solidify my own why. And let's be honest, I wouldn't be Maria with the why if I didn't bring up your own why, your purpose, your calling, the deeper reason that fuels your ambition, creativity, and courage. We hear a lot about finding your purpose as if it's some hidden treasure waiting out there for us to stumble upon. But how many people spend their whole life searching, waiting for clarity to strike? What I've learned is this: your why isn't something you find. It's something already within you. It's in stillness that you hear it. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It's your inner voice, and when you trust that voice, you solidify it, you create from it, and you amplify it. Yes, your why will evolve, and it should. It may take many forms: mother, father, leader, teacher, builder, but the core of it remains the same because it comes from who you are, not what you do. And once you honor it, not only do you find your path, you become it. Your Woodbury education gave you wonderful tools, skills, discipline, perspective, confidence, and a network of a lifetime. And now you get to take everything you've learned and apply it to a new kind of challenge, even when there's no syllabus. The kind that requires you to listen to your inner compass, trust it, and act on it. Class of 2025, you are stepping into a world filled with noise, a world being redefined by artificial intelligence, instant gratification, and constant comparison. But your job is not to outshout the world. It is to be rooted within your own humanity. You already hold the most powerful asset you'll ever need. No algorithm, no market shift, no rejection can take that away from you. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait for the perfect business plan or the flawless roadmap. Listen to that inner voice and move, because momentum will always beat perfection. So go amplify your why. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. That was wonderful. Ignacio Rodriguez. Ignacio is a Woodbury School of Architecture graduate whose talent and drive have made a lasting impact in the field. As a scholarship recipient, Ignacio maximized his time at Woodbury, earning the prestigious Degree Project of the Year award. Today, as CEO of IR Architects, he is shaping the luxury real estate market with cutting-edge design. Yet, Ignacio's commitment to Woodbury remains strong. He established the Ignacio Rodriguez Scholarship to support promising architecture students for generations to come. We are honored to have you with us today.
Alrighty, good morning, everyone. First, I want to congratulate the graduating class of 2025. I remember sitting in your seat 18 years ago, full of anticipation and uncertainty, wondering what my architecture career would look like after graduating from Woodbury University. As I stand here today, I can tell you I could not have predicted where my life would have taken me, but I can share a few lessons from the journey that I've taken since then. My name is Ignacio Rodriguez. I am the CEO of Ignacio Rodriguez Architects, an architectural and interior design firm that's now been in business for 13 years. Over that time, we've had the privilege of designing more than 230 projects. Some were large, others were small, some were wildly successful, and some not so much. But I can honestly say that I love them all. Each one received the same passion, the same attention, and the same commitment. That's the first lesson I want to share with you. Bring your best to every project, no matter the size or the outcome. They all count. The second lesson, you won't always get to pick the ideal client or the perfect site. Believe me, I've tried. But what you do is get opportunities. Sometimes they're disguised as challenges, and sometimes they feel like compromises. But in each one is the chance to grow, the chance to learn, and to make something meaningful out of what's in front of you. When I graduated, it was right before the 2008 housing market collapse. Back then, being employed at all felt like a luxury. I had to pivot quickly, take on roles I wasn't prepared for, and wear hats I didn't know I had. I learned to adapt, and that's the third lesson. Your first job won't be your last and may not be your first choice, but it will give you tools and insight that you will carry with you for the rest of your career. And here's the final lesson that I want to leave you with. Uncertain times create space for extraordinary growth. You're graduating in a moment of tremendous social and political change. It may feel overwhelming, and that's natural. But uncertainty also opens the door for innovation, for reinvention, and for new leadership. The world is evolving, and your ideas, your perspectives, your energy are needed now more than ever. So start building the foundation, whether your next step is a big opportunity or a small stepping stone. Take it seriously. Every experience over the next few years, every challenge, every success, and every mistake are preparing you for the moment when the world needs you and needs what you and only you can offer. And when that moment comes, I want you to be ready to rise to the challenge. I can tell you with confidence, Woodbury has prepared you well. You have the tools, the creativity, and the resilience to succeed. You have a powerful network of classmates, professors, and alumni who are here to support you along the way. So go forward boldly. The path might not always be clear, but if you keep learning, stay adaptable, and lead with passion, I know you will help shape a better future, one design at a time. Congratulations, class of 2025. I can't wait to see what you build.
Thank you, Ignacio. Donnie White. Donnie White is a distinguished Woodbury graduate and military veteran who went on to build purpose-driven brands that reflect his identity and values. His company, Donnie White Designs, simplifies professional fashion attire, especially for veterans transitioning to the workforce. Donnie also co-founded Immersive H2O with fellow Woodbury alum Emily Weiss, designing versatile plus-size swimwear essentials. Donnie remains closely connected to Woodbury's fashion design department, sharing his journey and representing alumni. Donnie, we celebrate your success, and we are proud to have you with us today.
Wow. Congratulations, class of 2025. Give yourselves a round of applause. So first of all, I want to thank President Bellantoni for the opportunity to come before you today. I was actually kind of shocked, but hey, we'll go with it. But I also looked at it from the perspective of what did I want to share from the perspective of what I would have wanted to be told when I graduated. And I wanted to share with you the 3 keys to success that I used that helped me get through a military career and starting my own brand. Number 1, never stop learning. You have reached a great milestone today with your degrees, and they are well deserved, don't get me wrong, but the journey does not stop there. The pace of our society and technology are tremendous to the point where you have to stay on top of it to not be left behind and remain relevant. Number 2, you ready for this one? Never make the same mistake twice. And what I mean by that is you're gonna make mistakes, it's human, but let that lesson sit with you long enough not to repeat it. And number 3, which I think is probably the most important and what often gets overlooked, especially when you're new to the workforce, is know your worth. The industry is set up to take advantage of you because you're new. You don't know what's going on. So now you need to look at your evaluation from the standpoint of how you're judged, experience, and level of education. And that has a dollar amount attached to it that you definitely need to be aware of and make sure you're in an environment that not only appreciates you, but you feel rewarded doing the work. And one last nugget from my dad is if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. So with that being said, congratulations. Thank you so much, and Godspeed.
Let's give a hand to our wonderful alumni. It is now my pleasure to introduce the student speaker for the class of 2025. Kalti Jangi Najad is an emerging architecture professional with a background in engineering and design. Kadi is graduating with a Master of Architecture degree from Woodbury today with a focus on design computation. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage. Oh. Okay, so I feel like I have to sing or do something while we're waiting, but I won't do that.
I use mine. Good morning, faculty, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2025. I can't fully express my joy and gratitude for being here today. This moment feels so real. Standing here, reflecting on a journey that for me quite began literally on the other side of the world, Iran. Before I ever traveled here, I felt something different about this school. From 1,000 miles away, it wasn't just another university. It radiated warm and true sense of community. Coming to Los Angeles felt like stepping in another life. A world was completely opposite from everything I had ever known. Living in this iconic city turned out to be nothing like La La Land or those Grand Theft Audio games I was playing since I was young. I expected more drag racing. However, very soon, Woodbury became more than just my school. It became my home. And not just any home, but the only family I had here. From the very first day, my peers, faculty, and advisors embraced me with kindness and patience. As an international student, expressing my thoughts and emotions wasn't always easy. But I never had to struggle to be understood. Someone always stepped in to help, even when I didn't know I needed it. In our studios, competition didn't matter. We were pushing each other to grow and lifting each other up, knowing that success isn't individual. It's something we create together. I studied architecture and engineering in Tehran, but the Masters of Architecture program at Woodbury was more hands-on, interactive experience. Here, we don't just design on paper or behind a computer. We experience it. We explore, we create, and we bring ideas to life. One of my best times here was our summer intensive session, and as the name suggests, it was truly intense. 6 weeks of creation, collaboration, hard work, even after hours, dancing, a little drinking, even after hours, even fights, and even disagreements. But no matter how challenging the task, we work together, side by side, to create something meaningful. Seeing our work exhibited at LA Design Week was one of those moments when I truly felt what it meant to be an architect, to build something greater than ourselves. I had the best professors who were brilliant and experienced, yet always down to earth and ready to help. My advisors were not just guiding me academically, but truly cared about my well-being, mentally, physically, and even financially. This past year alone, I went through more hardships than I ever imagined. The worst car accident, and a stolen phone, bank account closures, breakups, and the hardest of all, a deep homesickness that never fully went away. Living alone in a foreign country teach us the true value of the things we usually take it for granted. Families to come home to, roof over our heads, and friends who are our biggest cheerleaders. If your family and friends here with you today, you're very lucky. Mine couldn't make it, but I know they're watching. So hi, Daddy. Salam, Maman. Ruzat Mubarak. Take a moment to appreciate them. Yes, yeah. Applause. Thank them for their support. Love and family, whether by blood or choice, are the most important things in life. If it weren't for Woodbury, I never have seen the world from the perspective I have now. That's the beauty of stepping outside of our comfort zone and embracing the unknown. No matter where we are in a life, our age, or our background. What truly matters is what we do with our time and how we shape the world for ourselves and the generation after us. At last, everything comes back to us. The effort we put in, the kindness we show, the help we give, it all returns in the ways we never expect. So let's not stress too much. We all are stronger than we think. If you truly want something, it will happen. Be kind, creative, and the most importantly, be yourself. Never change for anyone, and always follow your heart, because nothing is set in stone, and the only right path is the one that feels right to you. So I'm proud to be here. I am Woodbury. Thank you.
Thank you, Kati. Let's again acknowledge the stirring remarks of our student speaker. Give her another round of applause. At this time, I invite Dr. Jennifer Peterson, Dean of Faculty, to please join me in awarding program honors bestowed upon graduates completing their degrees this semester and having achieved the highest academic record in their major.
Will the candidates who are to receive program honors please come forward? When your name is called, please come to the left side of the stage. For accounting, we have Haley Sky Vasquez. For animation, we have Bailey Lachelle Brown. For architecture, we have Borna Torabinejad. For computer information systems, we have Emel Falahi. In fashion design, Grecia Patricia Salinas Gonzalez. In fashion marketing, Isabella Marie Sangolqui. In filmmaking, Kaylee Jamie Estanislao. In game art and design, Jeremy Beretta. In graphic design, Joshua Parungao Curizon. Congratulations. In interdisciplinary studies, Jennifer Y. Contreras. In interior design, Briella Dawn Wadkins. In management, Kaden Farhat Tomasiewski. In marketing, Isabella Asniv Kirakosian. In media studies, Sophia Root Stevens. In political science, Eric Gomez. In public safety administration, Jasmine Denise Duarte. It is now our honor to acknowledge those undergraduates who are graduating with honors as signified by the twin gold cords. I will ask each of the groups to stand so we can pay tribute. So first of all, graduating cum laude requires a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69. So graduates with the honor cum laude, please stand. Thank you. You can be seated, and the next graduating magna cum laude requires a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89. Graduates with the honor magna cum laude, please stand. Okay, thank you. You can be seated. And graduating summa cum laude requires a cumulative grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. Graduates with the honor summa cum laude, please stand. Congratulations to all those graduating with honors. And please remain standing as I call out all the degrees to be conferred. So, will the candidates for the Bachelor of Architecture please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Fine Arts please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Business Administration please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science please rise and remain standing?
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of California and the Woodbury University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the baccalaureate degree in your discipline with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Candidates will now come forward, cross the stage, and be acknowledged for their achievements individually. You can sit until your row is called.
Yeah, but just have them give me the card, too.
I invite Heather Flood, Dean of the School of Architecture, to join me as we award degrees to the 2025 graduates of the School of Architecture. Chairs and program directors are invited to lead their students onto stage to my right, and other faculty who wish are invited to the designated area to my left to congratulate graduates as they exit if you wish.
Alex Duarte. Brittany DeGuerro. Baez. Elizabeth Baez. Jessica Mejia. Heather Silk. Zina Shakruf. Katyon Mosavi. Daisy Alexandra Soto. David Juarez. Arian Lopez. Danny Tahirai. Valerie Flores. Valerie Flores Hernandez. Saya? Albariki. Saja Albariki. Mata. Valerie Hernandez Mata. Emil Amyan. Nicholas Sinanian. Kachatrian? Surin? Kachatrian? Surin Kachatrian. Martin Saxian. Alina Varzapetian. Elena Garibian. Ovsana Kalamandrian. Karen Iwazian. Andrew Baim. Saad Ladani. Ason Kasilian. Neha Wignesh. Alexa Schlepp. Trinity Le Lian Kni Santibian. Couldn't read that. Yagjot Rator. Angel Aguiar. Bona Torabinijad. Alfonso Martinez. Matthew Silva. Angel Esparza. Jose Reyes. Christian Busara. Mateo De Leon. Elisa Marie Kelly. Magtoto, Celine. Celine Magtoto. Villegas. Vanessa Villegas. Casey Theros. Casey Theros. Rajapati. Nandini Prajapati. America Bravo. Leslie Ramirez. Abdallah. Omnia Abdallah. Jennifer Perez. Jennifer Perez. Jolene Yao. Jolene Yao. Ying Zhen. Ying Zhen. Jasmine Porter. Cameron Emma Andrews. Mane Nazarian. Areni Davidian. Areni Davidian. Merig Zaki. Milan Toroyan. Milan Toroyan. Otan? Otan or Otan? Mariana Otan. Essie Aika Domingo. Anson Feng. Ludwig Rodriguez. Yemen Isli Zohtet Miatmo. Christian Raul Martinez. Rebecca Montanez. Kevin Munoz. Pearl Diaz. Spencer P. Sprata. Ida Tonoyan. Ida Tonoyan. Dalakian. David Dalakian. Lawrence Asadurian. Vartumian, right? Irvin Vartumian. Oliver Portillo. Alberto Vasquez. Peter Vasquez. Afshar, Mina. Mina Afshar. Otuzbirian. David Otuzbirian. Hakab Chagayan. Hakab Chagayan. Anto Amerkanian. Anto Amerkanian. Chris Sherinian. Zakar Papayan. Zakar Papayan. Abramian. William Abramian. Samson Wu. William Saint. Roush. Meredith Roush. Cavarrubias. David Cavarrubias. Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz. Tumbos. Chester Tumbos. Fala. Benjamin Fala. Ugurian. Monica Ugurian. Noor Fayek. Fayek. Noor Fayek. Natalia Estrada. Natalia Estrada. Fanucci. Sebastian Fanucci. Jose Alvarado. Griffin Hagan. Porter Watson. Clodfelter. Kayla Clodfelter. Alisa Hu. Garba Fatima. That's one of my students. Fatima Garba. Guadalupe Martinez. Melody Guadalupe Martinez. Echlor. Neil Echlor. Maltez. Diana Maltez. Briella Watkins. Sheila Naranjo. Kian. Nareen Kian. Nora Galustian. Next school. Antonio Taborn. By yourself. Isha Prajapati. Mary Abrahamian. Arpid Jivalagian.
I now invite Dr. Joan Marquez, Dean of the School of Business, to join me as we award degrees to the 2025 graduates from the School of Business. Chairs and program directors are invited to lead their students onto the stage to my right. Faculty are invited to the designated area to my left to congratulate graduates as they exit.
Giovanni Gonzalez. Haley Vasquez. Jose Martinez. Marcus Poon. Alexandra Vega. Colleen Barbosa. Trent McDonald. Julia Isa. Hamparsomian? Tatiana? Tatiana Hamparsomian. Farhad Tomaszewski. Kaden Farhat Tomaszewski. Georg Barutian. Isabella Sangolki. Sarah Rodriguez. Tiana Toski. Annie Jaragian. Isabella Kirakosian. Emil Falahi, okay. Emil Falahi. Yeah.
Thank you.
I now invite Dr. Will McConnell, Director of Liberal Arts and Sciences, to join me as we award degrees to the 2025 graduates from the Liberal Arts and Sciences. Any faculty who are interested are invited to the designated area to my left to congratulate graduates as they exit.
Andrew Lynch. Serafina Johnson. Jennifer Y. Contreras. Esquerra. Charlene Esquerra. Eric Gomez. Bagdasarian. Alice Bagdasarian. Jasmine Denise Duarte.
Another round.
Yeah.
I now invite Heather Flood, Dean of the School of Media, Culture, Design, to join me as we award degrees to the 2025 graduates from the programs in Media and Design. Chairs and program directors are invited to lead their students onto the stage to my right, and faculty are invited to the designated area to my left to congratulate graduates as they exit.
Ileana Rojo. Pogmiller. Sarah Pogamiller. Isabella Duarte. Taylor Ramcharitar. Lara Sapechian. Brittany Asensio. Diego Gonzalez. Emily Carcamo. Safia Piran. Shreya Bhushan. Ria Deshpande. Jaden K. Mena. Chelsea Montenegro. Sierra Noble. Abigail Owens. Bailey Brown. Alexandra Garcia. Alexa Lopez. Sierra Perez. Gracia Patricia Salinas Gonzalez. Amanda Lee Tran. Noah Michael Diaz Munoz. Jose Valle Quintero. Leonardo Perez. Angel Fernandez. Nathan Schultz. Justine Gers. Kaylee Jaime Estanislao. Emma Manning. Zion Fernot. Daniela Santos. Angel Gregory Garcia. Avery Franklin Davis. Kai Schaffer. Yumeng Chang. Evan Makarov. Keenan Veltz. Hi, Keenan.
Thank you, Val. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Kate Kim. Alexander Beggs. Andrew Navia. Madison Johnson. Jeremy Beretta. Mimi Dushikian. Christy Marie Despina Iseki. Mendania. Ramon B. Mendania Jr. Cameron Patton. Tristan Suri. Vivian Tai. Jasmine Lugo Negrete. Joshua Kizon. Daniela Flores. Luis Castrillon. Eva Lagandino. Cecily Elena Silva. Caitlin Mayer. Brandon Webster. Sophia Root Stevens. Jordan Chevalier. Tanaz Fatehi. Dan Benerish. Happening.
Sorry about that. We're almost done, though, I promise. It is now my honor and pleasure today to present candidates for degrees in our graduate programs. In addition to receiving their degrees today, master's degree recipients received a hood designated the area of study by the color of the velvet and the graduate degree granting institution by the color of the satin. I now ask Dr. Jennifer Peterson, Dean of Faculty, to again join me at the podium. Sorry, I started reading yours.
Okay. As I call out each degree program, please rise and remain standing until everyone receiving a master's degree is called. So will the candidates for the degree Master of Architecture please rise and remain standing? And you're already here. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Interior Design please rise and remain standing, as I believe you are? Will the candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in Organizational Leadership please rise and remain standing?
Maybe this is all a sign of how eager everybody is to go out in the world and start afresh. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of California and the Woodbury University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the master's degree in your discipline with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. I now invite Dean Heather Flood, School of Architecture, to join me as we award degrees to the 2025 graduates from the School of Architecture. Okay, now you can start.
All right. Jordan Chevalier. Fatehi. Tanaz Fatehi. Benarosh. Dan Benarosh. Christopher Lee. Kati Jangi Nejad. Rakshith Somashikar. Joseph Moore. Gregory Scott. Matt Feldman. Evan Lucky. Sara Ganavati.
I now invite Dr. Joan Marquez, Dean of the School of Business, to join me as we award degrees to the 2025 graduates from the School of Business.
Jacques Frankel. Craig Dykes. Abdulaziz Assad Al-Rushaid. Gabriel Rodriguez. Rosalia Hovhannissian. Rahaf Baswele. Yana Petrosian. Lilith Bagumian. Annie Soroyan. Selena Markarian. Evelyn Zarabian. Oscar. Melanie Kosker. Aschian. Lilith Aschian. Emin Zarabian. Sabrina Karina Palengian. Diana Tifekchian. Arsh Kalthia. Irvin Vartanian. Ana Luisa Valencia. Is that it?
Let's give a round of applause to all our graduates. Now we are honored to recognize Wayne Kastning, a beloved faculty member who will retire from Woodbury at the end of this academic year. At this time, I invite Dr. Rosin Ventuslava, Dean of Faculty Personnel, to the podium.
It's my pleasure, in the order of goodbyes today, and hellos to a glorious future, it's my pleasure to recognize the accomplishments and indelible contributions of our beloved colleague, friend, and teacher, Wayne Kastning. Wayne, would you do me a favor and stand up, please? You guys, Wayne is the rare individual that got to be a student, an administrator, and a professor at the same time at Woodbury. His career shows that fashion is not just about trends that come and go, but also about the timeless ways in which we connect as people, we connect to design, and we connect to creativity. Wayne imagines that he's retiring today, but we're gonna keep him close. One way or another, we're gonna get you. Thank you, Wayne, for everything you've done.
Awesome, awesome. I now invite Dr. Sharon Townsend, Executive Director for Development and Alumni Affairs, to the podium.
Thank you, President Bellantoni. Look at you. Just look at you. This is the day you'll never forget. And I have the opportunity to be the first to congratulate you as you join a welcoming community of Woodbury alumni. Today, you're an alumni with more than 70,000 alumni from all 50 states 77 countries, you are in good company. And soon, we anticipate that our alumni family is going to double, with 70,000 alums from the University of Redlands. This blended family will provide you with an immense opportunity and a network of lifetime support as you launch your careers. You're the only person that can live your life and write the story that you were meant to tell, but you're not alone. Just keep looking at you. Come back and meet and mentor new students who will follow in your footsteps. Look to your alumni as your mentors and your guides. Stay in touch with us, stay engaged with us, and even share your struggles with us. And remember what the late Stephen Jobs said. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Today will be one of the most memorable days of your life, and it's a privilege and an honor to congratulate you and welcome you into the alumni family of Woodbury University. Remember, the future starts today, not tomorrow.
We've only got like 2 more hours, so don't worry. We've almost completed our ceremony for today. I would like to take this opportunity to again thank the many family members and friends who are here today and struggling with the sun, and they've supported our graduates in so many ways. Graduates, let's give your families, friends, another round of applause. Let's applaud again in appreciation for the dedication of our faculty and staff to the academic mission of Woodbury University. Graduates, I urge you to become ambassadors for our university and to spread the word of the great education you received at Woodbury University. For final exit instructions, after your student president speaks and conducts the tassel turn for the class of 2025, our mace bearer will lead the stage party out. Graduates and audience members, please do not exit until the stage party and faculty have cleared the area. Audience members, family, and friends, please remain in your seats until the students have fully exited the graduation area. I now invite Trinity Santillan, President of the Associated Students of Woodbury University, or ASWU as you know it, to the podium. Trinity is graduating with a major in architecture, a minor in interior design, and she has the honor of conducting the tassel turn for the class of 2025.
Good morning, everyone. What a moment. Here we are on the edge of something new, surrounded by memories of sleepless nights, long hours in studios, unforgettable friendships, and the many lessons we've learned along the way. To our families, professors, mentors, and all of those who have supported us, thank you. Thank you for believing in us, even when we doubted ourselves. You've been the steady hands guiding us when we needed direction and the loudest cheerleaders when we were ready to give up. We couldn't be here without you. And to the class of 2025, look around. We've come a long way from those first few days on campus when everything felt new and uncertain. We've grown together through every late-night studio session, every all-nighter fueled by coffee, and every moment where we pushed through the exhaustion to meet a deadline. We've celebrated victories and faced challenges, and in the midst of it all, staring at models, computer screens, and wondering, how am I going to get this done? We discovered just how much we're capable of. These projects didn't just test us, they transformed us. Some of us were lucky enough to experience studying abroad in places like Sicily and/or Rome, where we didn't just learn about different cultures, but also discovered the value of slowing down, savoring the beauty around us, and appreciating the moments in between. Those experiences reminded us that life isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about the journey, the people we meet, and the experiences that shape us along the way. A friend once told me, what once seemed impossible, we've now made possible. Through hard work, belief, and the support of those around us, we've turned challenges into triumphs and dreams into reality. And looking at all of you today, I know this is true. We've made the impossible possible together. Serving as your ASWU president has been one of the greatest honors of my life. I've seen firsthand how incredible this class is. You've all contributed something special to the campus, your talents, your ideas, and your hearts. You've shown what it means to truly make a difference. And now, as we stand on the precipice of the next chapter, I want us to all take a moment. Look around, take a breath, and let this moment sink in. This is it. This is what we worked for, fought for, and dreamed of. This is a moment we'll carry with us for the rest of our lives. Class of 2025, we are the dreamers, the doers, and the leaders of today. Don't wait for tomorrow to make a difference. Go out there and be the change now. Lead with courage, lead with love, lead with grace, and no matter where life takes you, always remember where you started. This place and these people will always be a part of your story. And now, with full hearts and eyes toward the future, graduates, please stand. Class of 2025, it is my great honor to guide you in the symbolic turning of your tassels from right to left, marking the moment we officially step into the next chapter of our lives. I'll count to 3, and on the third count, we'll turn our tassel together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.